Lani, now you've been in business for a few years now.
I have.
Yes, and the one thing I like, and I most probably get along with you well, is actually we were used to be in the same sort of industry. For you, it's many long years ago. Now that you've been in business for a few years, what's the positive thing that you've found being in business? What draws you to it?
Yeah, it's a really interesting question. And answering from my point of view, it's a little bit unique in the sense that the last job I had when I was employed for 7 years, I was responsible for the P&L. So and for anyone watching this, profit and loss, so responsible for the bottom line of the company. So even though I was employed, I felt like I was in business myself. So it's actually been what year are we in? 2022.
Yeah.
It's been 10 years since I was employed in a really traditional role.
Yeah.
So I haven't found for me personally much change going from A to B, from that type of employment to running my own business now. But having said that, I now have 100% control over the way that I gear the business to be conducive to living the lifestyle I want to have. Whereas obviously when it's someone else's business, you're still essentially working that 9 to 5. So certainly designing the business around only the things that I love, only the things that I want to do, and only the things that I'm passionate about. So that's been really enjoyable. The second aspect of that as well is that with Fogelberg Consulting, it was an accidental business. So I only started to really keep myself professionally active and do a handful of consulting projects. But then the pandemic hit and demand really escalated in the business advisory space. And here I am today with a company that's far greater than what I ever anticipated it being. So yeah, it's a difficult question to answer because of the way that I've ended up in business and because of where I've come from. But certainly I can appreciate that the positive aspects of being in business are that flexibility, the ability to build the business around the life that you want to live. Yeah.
And it's been you, right?
Yeah. And the life I live is not, it's very far from what people see, what people have been conditioned to think is normal, right? Normal to me because it's the life that I live.
And it's what you chose.
100%. But having the flexibility to be able to do that.
Cool. Thank you.